Hello and welcome to the season opener of News18 Social Squad. I'm your host Nishad and I'll be speaking to some of the most popular social media influencers around the country in this brand new series by News18 Showsha. So who's our first guest on the show? Any guesses? Well, she is without a doubt the current obsession of our country, the undisputed queen of entertainment and wittiness. She's none other than the gorgeous Niharika NM. A very warm welcome, Niharika, to News18 Social Squad. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
So your rise in social media is nothing short of phenomenal. These days, you've started doing very cool and funny videos with celebrities as well. How did it all start? Where did your journey begin? Could you tell us?
So, like every other South Indian kid, at least most of them, I was an engineering student. I say was, like I didn't finish it, but I did finish it, just FYI, it wasn't a choice. I think second year of engineering is when YouTube was like a huge thing in the West, but it wasn't picking up too much steam here in India yet. And I was like, oh, like maybe I should like do a little bit of this, but all of my friends kind of pushed me into it, and I was just like, oh, okay, so y'all are bored of hearing my jokes, so maybe I should like find a larger platform where I could just annoy more people with the crap that I have to say. And YouTube was it, and I started off on YouTube as a hobby, and yeah, that's how it initially.
It all started off. But who inspired you to get into social media content, probably sketches? What was your inspiration when you got into it?
Okay, so my first few sketches, they weren't even meant for the world to see. I made them for my family and friends, and my best friend actually uploaded it. She created a YouTube channel, uploaded it without telling me. And I found out a week later when people would post on my Facebook wall saying, oh my God, like we watched this video of yours, like you were so funny. I'd be like, what video did they watch? Like what, like who's funny? And that's when my best friend came clean and she was like, so I may or may not have uploaded a video that you sent all of us on YouTube, and you may or may not have 5,000 subscribers right now. And I was like, how interesting. Okay, that's fun.
So was that your way into making into digital world?
That's how it started. And that video went viral, and I was like, okay, maybe there is something here. And then I did another one a month or two later because I was like, this is not a viable thing. I'm just going to do it for kicks. And here we are.
Great.
An interview with Nishad.
You moved to LA in 2019, right?
Yeah.
And then the pandemic struck. So you were stuck outside, for the first time. I'm guessing if it was first time you were going out for so long. And so how was it over there? I'm pretty sure you felt a little homesick, probably.
Oh yeah, I was homesick. I was sick in every possible way. But I moved to the US to get my MBA. Because no matter how much YouTube, how little YouTube fame I got, my parents were like, this is all fun and games, but I don't think this is what you should be doing for the rest of your life. Because at the time, like social media wasn't, I don't know, like monetary gain wasn't that big on social media. Influencers weren't a thing. It wasn't a legitimate profession, and people were just like, yeah, they make videos for fun on the internet. Like it's not an actual job. So my parents were like, if you want to do this or whatever you want to do with your life, you can do after your MBA. Until then, don't even like try to negotiate this gullige business with us. Like don't even try to talk about this to us. And I was like, okay, cool. So I moved to the US, and then somewhere along the way, I was like, maybe content creation isn't for me. Because it was a year there. I was there for a year before the pandemic hit, and then the pandemic hit, and it solidified my belief that I wasn't made for the content game. Because I'm like, what are the odds, right? I get to go to a different country for the first time in my life, and a worldwide pandemic. And I'm like, so just having fun isn't like written in my destiny, right? So because now I'm confined to the four walls there by myself, and I'm also depressed because I'm just like, so I can't go home because travel restrictions. I can't go to college because there is no college anymore. There is a pandemic. The world might be ending, and I'm worried about a YouTube video. Yeah, no. So I crashed and burned, and then I uploaded a video on TikTok. Because my manager was like, no, listen, TikTok is a big thing. Because I think during the pandemic, TikTok picked up a lot. And he was like, no, listen, you have to upload on TikTok. It's the next big thing. Like, trust me, trust me. I upload a video on TikTok. Okay, finally, after months of convincing, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give TikTok a shot. And then I upload a video on TikTok. Guess what happens? TikTok gets banned in India the next day.
Yes.
Like this wasn't even a sign from God, this was a slap from God, right? And I'm like, listen, I just don't think I should do content. I'm just gonna do a desk job, just have my way, not get all these signs from the universe. And that's when he was like, oh, okay, so Instagram came up with a new feature called Reels. I'm like, don't try me, don't test my patience again, like not again. So then he had this like 10 video deal with me. He was like, okay, you upload 10 videos. If nothing comes out of it, like I will never bother you again.
Okay.
So to prove him wrong, I started uploading videos on Instagram.
Okay.
And I think the first 9 got me nowhere. And I was like, see, I told you this wasn't for me. And then the final one I upload and I go to bed. I'm like, thank God, from tomorrow I don't have to do this shit. And then I wake up and the video's gone viral. A lot of like people that I look up to have shared this video. And I'm like, damn it. Okay. So like now we have to, so now we have to do this all over again. And that's how it all snowballed into what it is today.
Correct. You mentioned about being there lonely. You were a little depressed.
Yeah.
Though you talk about it in a very fun way right now. How did you cope with it back then?
I don't think at the time I even saw myself as a content creator. It was just, I was very lonely, obviously, because that was the first time I was away from my family and friends. And I was also like kind of stuck in this place where I couldn't go back to them or I couldn't go out, and just being confined to your 4 walls for like, I don't know, months on end, right? The first wave was like months on end, and LA, where I was there, the restrictions were so strict that we couldn't even like go to like the grocery stores or whatever. It just got so intense that I felt like I was in like a prison cell. Just, that's too much. I just was, that's too much. I wouldn't know what that would feel like. I was just confined to, I felt like one hamster in a box. And I think I would just watch a lot of TV to feel like I'm doing something productive, but that also gets exhausting. And I just had no outlet. And I think when I sort of used my previous outlet, which was like making videos or being creative, I kind of used that to get out of the rut and that rabbit hole that I was digging myself into. So just, I don't know, just finding this renewed passion for what I always loved doing really helped me get out of it. Or just feel like I had a purpose too. Because cause sometimes you're so lost and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Correct.
I don't know why I'm doing this. The world is going to end. Because at the time we all thought the world was going to end. And I was like, who am I doing this for? And then I was like, exactly, who am I doing this for, right? So me. So let me just do this for kicks because I don't have anything else but time.
A lot of people must have come and told you that probably you're doing the same kind of content and might have also stereotyped you. Has this forced you to alter or change your content?
I would like to say yes, but like I really don't care to a point where maybe I should sometimes. But I think I've cared too much. Since I grew up on the internet, I started making videos since I was 16. I'm at that point where I know what works for me and what makes me happy, and I'm just really not trying to pander to an audience anymore. I'm just doing what I get a kick out of, because I've realized over time is that that's what works.
Okay.
Pandering only gets you so far.
Your reels with Mahesh Babu and Yash, they were damn funny and they went viral. But was that the first time you met them?
Yes. Yes. No, of course. Like every weekend we all have like lunch and dinner. That was the first time I met them.
All right. Are there any funny anecdotes probably with any of the celebrities that you worked with?
There aren't many funny anecdotes, but it's a very it's a very interesting situation, right? Because they've never done this before. I've never done it before. So it's very new because they think I know what I'm doing and I think they know what they're doing, but nobody knows what's happening. We're just there like, so like, do we, yeah, okay, like, cool, let's just roll, like who's rolling, like nobody knows what's happening, right? So the first few shoots were very disorganized because everybody's all over the place, but it's very interesting to see these actors in real life, because I feel like it humanizes them to a point where I'm like, this is so interesting, because I feel like they're so aspirational and larger than life that you lose sense of them actually being a human being. And what I've realized is when you see them in flesh and bone, you're like, wow, man, good for you. Like, just, you look great. You look too great. Like, this is not fair. Like, you're God's favorite.
True.
It's just a great time, and it's a very like unique experience. I don't even know how to put it in words because I don't have the words for it. It's just really fun to, I'm the first person that made them make a reel.
Right. You threw popcorn at Ajay Devgan in one of your recent reels. Was that impromptu or was it planned?
That was impromptu. So, like Ajay Devgan and I think Ajay was very serious. Look at me calling him Ajay. Like he's my friend. I just want to keep saying Ajay Devgan. Okay, we've established that it's him. So when I went on to set, I think he was doing like 10 other things. And he was very serious and very angry. And I was like, wow, great for me. Because now I have to do a comedy video with somebody that's already like, in one zone. But he came and sat down. They were waiting for his costume change. So while he was sitting, he just, just to make conversation, he was polite and he was like, so what do you do? And then I told him I'm a student, whatever. And then there was an awkward pause. And then I said, what do you do? And then he laughed. And then he like turned towards me. He's like, how long have you been doing this? And I told him. And then I was like, so you've done what, 1 or 2 movies? And then he was taken aback because I don't think people talk to him like he's a normal human being, which he is, even though he's a star. And that's it. I feel like that made him comfortable enough to just improvise the whole sketch. I hit him with popcorn by mistake, and then I was like, can I hit you again with more? And then he said, yeah, of course. And the whole set was quiet because they thought he'd get mad at that question. But he was like, yeah, hit me again. And then he improvised towards the end, and it was great.
He actually ate one of them.
He did. He like picked it up, and I was like, wow, love that. You're disgusting, but love it.
All right.
We cannot not talk about your red carpet moment at Cannes.
How was it to represent India?
Bro, I don't even know. It was amazing. I had my full blown Cinderella princess moment. It was incredible. I was in this beautiful beaded dress. Didn't know how to behave in it because not like I wear those dresses every other weekend. So I was just like, I don't know how to walk in this, but it was an incredible experience. I saw a lot of incredible people. I also met one of the biggest beauty influencers in the world. Her name is Negi Tutorials, and
Right.
she called me pretty, and I was like, that's it. I'm just gonna go home now. Like, I'm good. It was insane. It was insane. It was very surreal. I'm glad I got that experience. Hopefully I get to do more of it, but
So we're looking forward to that.
me too.
Your journey from 100K followers to 1 million followers in a month, how did the fame come to you? Like, how did you accept it, or how did you manage to cope with it?
I don't know at all. I don't think I've coped with it to date. Like, just it was all like so it happened in 2 months, in exactly 2 months. So December 18th we hit 100K, and October 18th we hit 100K, and December 18th we were at 1 million. And I think those 2 months, all of us, my friends, family, my team, we all just like kept refreshing my page every single day, because it'd be like, oh my god, that's like 10,000 more. And we've never seen those numbers before because we've been together doing this for like 6 years before on
Wow.
YouTube, but it doesn't feel like that because I started out when I was very young, so
Correct.
like people don't even count those years, and we never saw these numbers, and I know how difficult it is to get those kind of numbers, and also how you can get caught up in the number game.
Correct.
So for those 2 months, I'm shamelessly telling you, we would refresh every single minute. We'd check our DMs and be like, which celebrity posted our video today? It was very surreal. It was very nice. But then after that is when I think it sunk in a little bit, and I was like, okay, but I wasn't prepared for this. Like, so what do we do now? Like, where do we take this now? And I think we're still swimming in we're trying to figure this out pool.
Being a content creator, you also come across a lot of negative comments. If not hate is too strong a word. A lot of negative comments. How do you deal with it?
Can I be very honest?
Please.
I just feel like firstly I don't care enough. Also, I don't read all my comments. Like, who has the time? Like, come on, you shouldn't be reading all your comments. If this is for aspiring creators, if you're getting a lot of do not read all of them. What is wrong with you? Also, I just feel like I get so much love, touch wood, please. I really don't want to jinx that.
Yes.
That it's rare that I come across those comments. Even if I'm sure there are, I'm very sure there are, but like I don't really see them. And that's good. And also if I see them, I really don't care. Like, it's fine. Like, it's okay if you don't like me, that's normal. I also don't like a lot of people. Like, it would be weird if everybody liked me, I'd be like, why do you like me? Like, just, it's good. I can't be everybody's cup of tea. Some people don't even like tea. That's a quote. Somebody write that down.
Yeah.
That's a t-shirt. Okay.
Okay. Last question. What's your social media detox?
What's my social media detox? You won't believe me, but unless I'm uploading something or I'm doing something on Instagram for my job, I'm not on it at all. Like, I'm not on social media. I'm not checking what everybody's doing. I don't know what the latest trends are. I'm just fully zoned out when I'm not uploading.
So you're not one of them who gets hooked to the reel when you're just scrolling?
No, I used to be, but then I consciously moved out of it because I realized that I have this addictive personality that if I get into one thing, I can't stop, and then I'm not productive at all. So I don't even try to check up on social media when I don't have something to do on it.
Okay.
I binge watch a lot of shows though. Don't know if that's considered social media addiction. Okay.
So Niharika, we're done with the questions. And what fun is an interview without any fun and games, right? So So let's move to the game segment.
Yeah, they gave me cue cards and all. It's serious, guys.
The game is called Guess What I'm Saying. Okay, and I have like 5 lines from 5 different languages, which I'm hoping you don't know.
5 different languages.
Yeah. The first is not a language actually, it's a dialect. Okay, and it's called Garwali. Kak Jani Cha Niharika.
Where are you going?
Okay.
Niharika. Away from you, Nishad. That's where I'm going.
Okay, that was right.
Wow. So I speak whatever that is now. Nuvvu andarikanna pedda topu.
This is Telugu.
Yeah.
So Nuvvu is you. Pedda Topu is big, like a big
Like a
hero. Like a big hero. I don't know what Topu is.
topu no topu.
Oh, Top is like top. Like you're a
Ha,
top,
ha,
that
ha.
kind of top.
Nuvvu andarikanna pedda topu.
Or you're a bigger top than whatever it is.
Thank you. What's your next?
Okay. Next one is a Gujarati line.
Okay.
Kaka I kaki ne kaach na kabat mati kachi keri nu kachumbar kadava kayu.
I thought you said a sentence, not a whole paragraph. So like that's cute. Just
Okay, I'll break it up.
okay.
Kaka I kaki ne kaach na kabat.
Something kaka's kaki, kanch is glass. No. Wow.
Second
You know, I can't because all my best friends are Gujarati. They're going to be like, you had one job.
Okay, I'll give it a second half.
Okay. Was the first half right?
Almost. Uncle and auntie was the only thing that was right.
Okay. Then I said one other word. Okay.
Yeah.
The hater. Okay.
Okay, the second half is Mati kachi keri nu kachumbar kadava kayu.
So I'm just going to pass on that one because I feel like it's going to take me like 4 hours.
Okay,
So
the English translation is
Yeah.
Uncle told auntie to take out raw mango pickle from a glass cabinet.
dude, this is a whole poem he's doing. Like, what is this? Like, just no, please.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, you want to do poetry? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. You know Tamil, oh? Don't lie, you know Tamil. Okay, but I'd like to see you translate this whole poem into English, okay? Na adicha tanga mate, nalu masam
Hey,
tunga
wait.
mate, modi paru veedu poi sera mate.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
say line by line. Okay?
Yeah, you say it line by line. You said you know
Ayyo.
Tamil, no?
I don't know Tamil at all.
Oh, vandita periya. Huh. So, na adicha
If you
tanga
hit me, you won't be able to bear it.
Okay, nalu masam tunga mate.
You won't sleep for 4 months.
See, Tamil varum. Okay, chumma he wants to. Okay, modi paru veedu poi sera mate.
Okay, you need to repeat that first. Let's divide that also.
Modi paru veedu poi sera mate.
So veedu poi sera mate is
Oscar level acting he's doing.
no,
like he
veedu
doesn't
poi
know.
no,
Yeah,
veedu
yeah.
poi sera mate is like you won't. If I translate exact words,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like if you go home, you won't suit or settle there
No.
or reach there. Okay, give
Modi
me.
paru veedu poi sera mate.
Okay, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Says you try fighting with me, you won't reach home safely because you'll be dead. I
Yeah.
guess. I think that's what he's saying.
Okay, my turn. This is Malayalam. Okay. Endino vendi tilakkuna sambar.
Come again. I know this.
Endino vendi tilakkuna sambar.
I don't know if you're saying I want sambar or I've been wanting to eat sambar.
So something to do with sambar only.
Okay.
But endino vendi tilakkuna sambar.
Damn it. I feel like, no, I can't. What was that?
Okay. Endino vendi tilakkuna sambar is for what reason is sambar boiling?
Bro, this and all is too much. Who
I
wrote
said
this?
random
Who
lines.
wrote these Galich questions? Please tell me she. Okay. Mine are so much more fun. Okay. My turn. ನೀನು ಕೆಟ್ಟವನಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನಪ್ಪ.
If you think you're a badass, I'm your father.
If you are bad, I am your dad. that was the sentence.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
better than whatever he said. Dude. One whole
It is,
poetry he said.
It
She.
is, no doubt. Okay, now since we are in Bombay,
Yeah.
Marathi to banta hi hai. Okay. The first one, I have 2 Marathi sentences. The first one is very small. Okay. Ghari basun andi ghal. I know the look on your face.
Just say it again.
Ghari basun andi ghal.
You want to tell somebody who speaks Marathi here? I think the first part means stay at home. Something about underwear, man. I don't know. Andi. Like, I don't know.
No, it's not. It's not.
Andi lal.
Andi ghal.
Andi ghal. Okay. I don't know what I'm trying to think of. I don't know this language. No.
It's just sit at home and lay eggs.
Andi. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I got the at home part. So, like,
Correct.
step marks I'll get.
For sure.
Ready. Halamitti Habibo.
Oh my goodness. Why didn't I read the caption on the YouTube?
Translate.
No idea. I'm telling you. I
No
only know
idea.
Halamati Habibo. That's all I know.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
I have no idea.
It's okay, we also don't know. It's okay. I don't think he also knows. He only wrote the song.
Thank you, Anirudh. The last line, it's also a Marathi line. Tilgul gya ani god god bola.
Bro, you, from that time, goal, you're talking, bro. I don't know anything you're saying, okay? I hate this game. This is cheating, okay? What goal?
This is a very famous line.
Okay.
You usually say this during a festival.
Okay.
Tilgul gya ani god god bola.
What you said, yeah.
So you have Tilgul is basically a laddu. It's
Okay.
a sweet laddu that's prepared during Makar Sankranti.
And I'm supposed to know this in a
Okay.
translation game. I'm supposed to know that it's a proper, okay.
So Tilgul is a laddu. So you eat that and you speak sweetly, like you say good things.
Écoutez-moi.
Is this some kind of a tattoo that you usually get?
I actually don't have even one tattoo. This is you just
What
being
language
racist.
is this first?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Well, let's just keep this as a
I think
mystery.
it's French.
You think it's French? Huh?
Wait, I think it's French. Écoutez-moi.
No idea. Translation?
I have to I think it's listen to me or like
So that brings us to the end of the first game, Niharika. And
first game.
Yes.
There's
so we have
more.
one more game. So let's move to the next game.
I'm so excited. Oh, cute. Actually, maybe
And
I
I'll
want to
take-
sit there.
This is
Because
my
you know
profile.
my right angle. You have a profile also
Okay.
on this side.
This.
Oh, actually, right. Left. I think I like that more actually.
Okay, have you finalized?
No, actually, this is better.
Okay, this
Will you
is
just stand? Okay, no, we'll do this. Okay.
done.
I'm ready now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thankfully, I told you this is my profile. Okay, this is our second game. It's called Guess the Spin.
Okay.
Okay, so there are 6 different drinks. Okay, actually 5 different drinks, and one is a
Okay.
chili. And we have this bottle. So you have to, before you spin, you have to guess where it will land.
That's
Okay.
so random. Okay.
No, you have to.
How will I guess where it'll land? Okay.
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 And if it doesn't end up over there,
Okay.
you will have to drink it. If you land correctly,
Okay.
I'll have to drink or eat it.
So you're just setting me up for failure. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
And do I have to drink the whole thing?
No, just a sip is fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Hey, guess first.
Oh, I'm gonna guess. Okay, it's gonna land on that black one.
Okay.
Oh no. See, same thing. They're both the same
No,
color. So
no,
it landed
no.
in between.
Okay.
See, it just landed.
Okay, I think we'll go with the espresso shot in that case.
Okay.
One sip of it.
I just have to do one sip.
Yes.
It's for the week. That was a big sip. I don't know if you all saw that. Just ew.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
you
this is
continue,
gone.
please. Yeah.
Okay. So I say I'll end up at the concentrated lemon flavor.
Okay. Cute.
Okay. So apple cider vinegar for me.
Yeah. Dude, I dare you to chug the whole thing. It's good for like health, I've heard.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Land on the chilies. This I don't mind. If they give me a sponsorship, I'll tell you what this liquid is.
I say the chilies.
Okay.
Do you give this to me?
Yeah. No, that's. Excuse me? This is one obtuse angle. What do you mean?
You want me to have that?
Yeah, it's just water. Just you chug water and be like, wow, I chugged water. So difficult, guys.
The last two.
I'm gonna get the chilies.
It's the lemon. Probably you'll have
So
to.
that means this is left for you,
No.
right?
No, this is your bite. So
No.
I'll have a sip of the lemon. You said
That did not make sense. Okay,
You
I
said
said chilies, but it landed on the lemon, so I'm gonna have the lemon.
No.
That's what the bottle said. Right, guys? Yeah, see, everybody's nodding.
Right.
You should, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Like a whole one.
Ama.
What the hell is that?
I'll happily have the chili, no issue.
Is that even a real one?
Hmm?
Okay, we'll do it together. Okay, so you don't feel like one.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that.
Mmm.
I really thought I could.
That brings us to the end of the segment, and with that, the end of the show.
And the end of my life, yeah.
But thank you so much, Niharika, for opening the season for us. And
Thank you for having
thank you
me.
so much for such a fun and crazy episode, which only you're capable of. The world loves you, social media loves you, your fans love you, and News18 Social Squad surely loves you. Thank you so much for being on the show.
And I love you guys. Thank you for having me.
That brings us to the end of our first episode. I'll be back with the next one. Till then, this is Nishad signing off.
I'll also be back if they want a new host.
Okay.
Like this, no?
Cut,
Nice,
cut.
yeah.